India's pace attack for this ODI entered with a sum total of 7 ODI wickets between them. They took just 13 overs to double that tally, and that set India on the way to bowling South Africa out for their lowest total in a home men's ODI and then comprehensively win by 8 wickets. Sanjay Manjrekar joins us here on ESPN Cricinfo Matchday. Sanjay, thank you as always for your time. That was about as comprehensive as it comes, and that pace attack looked fiery today.
Yeah, 11 one-day international between the three. It tells you about, how, not weak, but this was clearly the second line of India's seam bowling with regards to experience at least. And just very, very happy to see Avesh Khan and Arshdeep Singh, who had lost their way a little bit at the international level, have found, their basic sort of bowling style and how they would pick wickets at the IPL level, domestic level, before they face the harsh reality of international cricket. And I hope they continue to do what they did in this match. Arshdeep just pitching the ball up, getting it to swing, and maybe at the most we saw a shorter flying ball, a bouncer. Avesh Khan as well, keeping it simple. And I'm glad both of them, were searching for a performance like this at the international level, found it in the same game.
You can put it down to just that change of format. ODI cricket batters not going as hard at you allows a bowler to breathe a little.
I think the bigger story, I know it's great for India that you've got two young fast bowlers getting 9 wickets and, completely sort of decimating South Africa. But just about South African batters, this is the third occasion we saw them get about 80 odd against India at Eden Gardens in the World Cup, 96 in the last T20 international, 116 here. So that's actually a big story. But what's happening with South Africa on home conditions against a young Indian bowling attack to be all out for 116 on pitch? That was, there was no visible sign that it was difficult to bat on. So that's as big a story.
But speaking off the pitch, both the captains said they wanted to bat first, and it made a lot of sense from the outside. Used pitch, you're expecting spin, considering what we'd seen in that final game. But then for it to be the way it was in the first innings, did that catch you as off guard as it surely did the two teams?
Not really. I think a lot of the time the pitch is as good as how the batters play on it. And if you saw the first ball that Mukesh Kumar bowled, which was a swinging Yorker, almost got a wicket there. In fact, it was, had it been reviewed, would have got a wicket. So I thought the Indians bowled well. And something that we're seeing with a lot of batters when they are not playing well, they really struggle when the ball is moving around, because the only way out for them is to actually counter-attack. And in a 50 overs format, or even in test matches, the longer format, it's not the most sensible thing to do or the most reliable thing to do is attack your way out of trouble. This call for actually seeing the fast bowling through or seeing somebody's first spell through, like you see in a test match. And that is what South Africa were guilty of. They just look to find a way by hitting out and hitting their way out of trouble.
The chase was always going to be a regulation affair, you'd have thought, but it gave us a first glimpse at Sai Sudarshan, who started life with a first ball boundary through the covers and a 50 on debut. What did you make of him?
Well, he drives off the front foot, pulls off the back foot, and the front stride comes down the pitch quite well. So it's just another indication of the kind of health Indian cricket is in, because these guys have brilliant listed records as well. We don't look at it so much, before the guy actually plays for India. But somebody who averages 60 and a strike rate very high, these are guys who are prepared. So currently there's an Indian dressing room which is filled with such confidence and such depth that anybody who comes in, it's like how West Indies were, Australia when they were on top. They just came in and seamlessly became a part of the mainstream international cricket and team.
One of the things I'm guessing you look for as a newcomer is just that slight bit of luck. And he knows that had they taken the review, he would have been out early. But as it turns out, he gets...
that is how it goes.
Yes, so a good first outing for Sai Sudarshan and a solid first ODI for India in this new ODI cycle. They win with 200 balls remaining, their biggest win by balls remaining against South Africa.